If you don't know yet, there's this genre blowing up right now for the past couple years, mostly on TikTok and SoundCloud or Spotify. Dark bass lines and ethereal vocals, something that's unsettling and sacred at the same time. And if you don't know what channel you are on, the genre I'm talking about is Angelcore. And today we'll break down where it came from, what actually defines the sound, and then we'll walk you through how you can make a beat in this style and how I made a beat in this style. From scratch with only one sound kit. So yeah, before it was music, Angelcore was purely a visual thing. Late 2010s, Tumblr and Pinterest, soft pastel images, angels, baroque paintings, dreamy, heavenly and hyper-feminine internet energy and aesthetic. It wasn't religious, more kinda like emotional, and the angel was used as a symbol of purity and longing, not doctrine. Then the early 2020s, something shifted, and producers in the underground online started layering those angelic vocals with dark bass lines and electronic beats. Very reverb heavy, often slowed down and dark, with heavy electroclash influences. And the contrast was the whole point, something dark holding something celestial and beautiful. By 2024, the hashtag hit tens of millions on TikTok, and you've probably seen some edits with Angelcore music in the background. And by 2025, it consolidated into something you can actually call a genre, with a sound, a scene, and a label behind it. The label that's the closest to defining the actual sound of Angelcore is called Arcadia, and it's a Russian-based electronic collective that pretty explicitly calls itself the creator of the genre. From what I could find online, they credit LONOWN as a creator of the label, and his tracks, especially the track Starly, are some of the most played Angelcore tracks ever of all time. Then there's also Akiaura, I don't really know how to spell that name. Probably the most recognized name in the scene alongside LONOWN. Both of them came from wave and funk before making the jump to this more modern and celestial Angelcore sound. Other names that you're gonna find in every Angelcore playlist are DJ Anemia, Trier, Six Night, and Reader Ace. I don't know how to spell this one either. It's a small scene with a lot of collaborations between all the creators, and the whole genre is still very young. So what actually makes the track Angelcore? Well, the framework, I would say, is dark bassline and dark drums and heavy electronic production with celestial and ethereal top like vocals and melodies. Often influenced by electroclash and dark wave, as well as funk and hard wave, which are other prominent electronic internet genres. And then above all, the vocals in Angelcore are heavily processed and drenched in reverb, which further creates the angelic feeling. Direct inspirations, definitely Crystal Castles, Witch House, Vaporwave, Nostalgia, and Screwed and Chopped Funk records. Alright, so I made one Angelcore beat myself using our Angelcore expansion multi-kit that you can get from the first link in the description. So now let's start, let's get into FL Studio. Okay, so now we're here in FL Studio, and the thing I started with when making this beat was the bass line. This is the main bass sound. It's kind of like an organ M1 bass. It sounds like this. And I layered it with another bass sound, and this one is more distorted and fills out the higher frequencies. And together they sound like that. And then I added drums. Drums are very simple, it's just a very basic 4 on the floor drum pattern. The cool thing about Angelcore drums is the processing and mixing, not the patterns necessarily, because patterns are pretty simple. So yeah, for the chorus we have this, kick, clap, and 2 open hi-hats. And for the verses we have a closed hi-hat, and it's kinda like a Crystal Castles inspired pattern. Sounds like this. So I mentioned processing the drums. So as you can see, here are all my drum samples I used in this beat. They're all linked to one channel, and on this channel I have 2 different saturation plugins. So we have Decapitator, and I turned drive all the way up, and then I just added mix at like 30%. And the same thing goes for FabFilter Saturn. And what it does, it kind of blends the clean drum sample sound with the distorted one, which allows the drums to cut through the mix better and also sound more punchy, which is useful when you use a lot of reverb like in Angelcore. And yeah, then let's go to the melodies. First, the most prominent sound in the whole track is this vocal. and it's obviously drenched in reverb and overcompressed. It comes from our pack Angelcore expansion, like everything in this beat. For the first time it plays on the intro, sounds like this. And other elements of the melody are this lead. And this plug. And on the chorus we have a lead that I used 2 layers to make the lead. This is the pattern and this is how it sounds. So if you were wondering how to make that Angelcore lead, it's very simple. You just need to take some vocal sample, put diode saturation on it and layer it with some square or saw wave and turn up the unison here. Oh, I also added some white noise, and this is a preset from our Angelcore expansion pack, first link in the description. And I also layered it with another lead that's simpler and sounds like this. And the 2 leads together. So I think those are all the elements that create this beat. I think I nailed the Angelcore style, but if I did something wrong, let me know in the comments. I'm not an expert on this style, but thankfully I have access to the best sounds you can get for the genre. You can have them too if you click the first link in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you learned something new, and see you in the next one. Now let's play the full beat.